Right now, Eyewitness Sports.
Good evening, I'm Brennan Miller with Eyewitness Sports. There's one area where the Utica Comets and really all iterations of hockey in Utica have been strong over the years. It's been in goaltending, whether it's guys like Markstrom, Demko, or Dawson Schmidt from the current version of the Comets, or going back to the days of Chris Terreri and Craig Billington of the Utica Devils. The city is no stranger to sending guys to the National League. Today, that list of goalies who have had the chance to move up increased by one. Netminder Isaac Poulter earning himself an NHL-level deal with the man next to him when he signed it. No stranger to those either.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's just par for the course. You know, the type of organization we care about our players, and obviously when Dan McKinnon and Tom Fitzgerald announced that they're going to sign him, I'm like, all right, I'll take a little trip. Obviously, it's always nice to come back to Utica. You know, I don't have a chance to come back that much, but I know it means a lot for these, especially when you're a goalie. Maybe I would not be here if it would have been a forward, but it's exciting for him, I'm sure. But I think he's deserve everything he's getting right now.
I mean, that's incredibly special. I thought I was going to be signing in the video room, and then last night I found out that he was here. So I think that's incredibly special to me. I have one of the greatest goalies of all time here today, and that they'd send him down is just really, really special for me.
Brodeur and General Manager Dan McKinnon also spoke about what specifically in Poulter's game led to him signing this contract this morning.
I think the work ethic. I think where he came from. He's worked really hard. I think he's passionate about the game. We've talked with Kevin, talked with Brian Eklund. Obviously we don't make these decisions lightly, and we feel that he's got a bright future. And he's shown in the last 6 months or so that he really wants it, and so he deserves a chance. So that's the way we went about it.
Well, with goaltending specifically, we're lucky to have, we call it a goaltending department. Marty heads up, but with Scott Clemenson, obviously Brian Eklund down here, Dave Rogalski, the big club, and they're constantly communicating, and then from a personnel standpoint, we're evaluating, how these guys are growing, getting feedback, and ultimately you come to the conclusion like this player's tracking, in the right direction, and we want to acknowledge it.
And as far as how his teammates reacted, well, at the time, Isaac didn't know.
I mean, I wasn't too sure when I was going to sign, so I didn't want to tell everyone and have to wait a couple weeks. So, I live with Xavier Perron, so he found out when I found out, and then some of the guys were just asking questions this morning, so I kind of had to spill the beans. But I would have really liked to make an announcement before, but we didn't really have the time or place to do it. So, I hope today during the meeting or something I'd be able to let them know.
Poulter's contract is for the remainder of this season and then all of next, a 2-year entry-level deal with an average annual value of $812,500, and he'll remain in Utica for this season. He originally signed a 2-way AHL deal in June of 2022 with a 1-year extension for this season added on in April of last year. But now he becomes the Devils' 7th NHL-eligible roster goaltender and one of just 3 signed past this season, along with Vitek Vanacek and Tyler Brennan, who is also on an entry-level deal down with Adirondack.